Good evening, everyone. It is 5:33 PM on Wednesday, February 26th. Thanks, everyone, for being here. I'd like to call the Southwest Vermont Supervisory Union Board of Directors meeting to order. First on the agenda are public comments. Do you have any public comments? Okay, hearing none. Finance report is for a treasurer's report, which was to be posted, and to my knowledge, it was not posted previously, so we can skip over that tonight. And then we have our consent agenda, which are minutes, warrants, leave of absence, retirements, resignations, and nominations. If there are no objections, I'd like to move all of that as one. May I have a motion?
I will make the motion.
Motion made by Ray, seconded by Glenn. Any discussion? Okay. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? There are no policies for tonight, as well as no operations. Excuse me, Chair's report. I'll be really brief. Want to let the board know and members of the public. We will be warning a carousel meeting for Thursday, March 6th at 6 PM for all school districts. That will, of course, be after the elections, to reorganize and appoint the SVSU reps. This meeting will be followed by a special SVSU meeting at 6:30 for the SU board reorganization, and possible other items related to the superintendent hiring process. The hope there, we had talked about it, I think, in the last meeting. Obviously, the hope there is to be quick for that whole reorganization process so that we don't lose momentum gained by the superintendent search process and can keep that very important task moving forward quickly as is responsible.
What time did you say that?
That will be 6 PM for the all school district section and 6:30 PM for the SU board reorganization on Thursday, March 6th. Exactly. And then, next on the agenda is, budget status report,
Just an FYI.
just an FYI.
Yep.
And then last on the agenda is executive session. One VSA 3133, the appointment or employment or evaluation of a public officer or employee, provided that the public body shall make a final decision to hire or appoint a public officer or employee in an open meeting and shall explain the reasons for its final decision during the open meeting. So we are, item A within executive session is preparation for a finalist candidate interviews and preparation for contract negotiation with a selected candidate. Both preparation for,
I'll make a motion that we go.
motion made by Ray. Can I have a second?
You're gonna wanna invite your
Oh.
consultants and probably Nick.
So as part of that, I'd like to,
Accept the amendment before it's sent.
Yes. Our two consultants, and the board members who are on the call, along with Nick and Nick Galt and Renee Gord.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
Stay. I'm just waiting for some
She's on.
signatures and then I'll
Okay.
get out of here.
You're leaving.
Thank you. Great.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Pen.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Can I have a motion to go into executive session?
I'll make the motion with the consultants and the on-board members. And Nick.
Thank you.
And Nick, and we have a motion by Jeff, a second by Sandy. All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Any abstentions? Okay.
I'm just gonna pause. the recording back. We are live and recording again.
8:02 PM, I'd like to make the motion to exit executive session.
I'll second it. Ray, have a second.
Any
I
discussion?
don't care.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, coming out of executive session, we have two things to act on. First one is authorizing Nicole Whalen and Sandy Foster to work with Nick, who will have support from Tracy on contract negotiations for future, for the superintendent search. I have a motion.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
All right, is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor?
Hi.
Those opposed? Any abstentions? Motion. Help me with the second one. My notes here. Yep. Tracy, do you have the language that we had?
I have it somewhere, hang on. It's a motion to authorize Nick and I to work with Scott to prepare an announcement about the status of the search process
As soon
and
as it is.
the next steps in the process in the coming weeks.
I offer a small amendment to add, Katie West. Is that necessary? I'm adding it because I think it's necessary because she's gonna be the release.
Yes.
For the plan that. to release.
Okay, so we have a motion, or we have the language. Can I have a motion, please?
I'll make the motion.
Motion made by Ray. Do I have a
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Any abstentions? May I have a motion to adjourn?
Wait, Scott,
I'll
Yes.
make that.
can I ask one clarifying question?
Yes.
For those SVSU board members who are not here tonight, because there has been a meeting set for March 6th, is it appropriate to reach out to those members and let them know that there is a carousel meeting on March 6th for reorganization?
Yes.
Okay,
And I think it'll be for all new coming board members and boards will be March 6th.
And candidates. I mean, you,
So anybody who's running for a board position and who is elected, they need to expect to be at a March 6th, a meeting for a roundtable where the SVSU board will be determined that night.
okay. That's all. Thank you.
back to the motion to adjourn,
So moved.
made by Nicole. Can I have a second?
Second. What, yeah.
Seconded by Ray. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you all.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.